Hello, welcome to a new Paradigm podcast. Thank you for coming on up to the house and joining me today. I'm your host, Candi. Sit back, take a moment for yourself to go on an inner journey to a new paradigm. Good day, everyone. I hope you are well and are finding yourself in a place that's comfortable for you. I actually just got back from camping. This was my family's first time camping in an RV. We have had trailers, but there is something about a motorhome where you can pack all of your stuff in, take it on the road, let the kids sleep a little bit in the back, have food, and a restroom at your disposal that really makes traveling with children or with a dog or a husband worth it. So we had our long journey and we camped at Oak Creek in Arizona. Very beautiful. We went from 112 degrees to about 98 degrees Fahrenheit, which really does make a difference. The creek was nice and cold. The sounds of the running rapids were very enchanting. Hearing the kids laugh and play with the other children really takes you away from every day-to-day chaos. And chaos it has been. During our few days traveling, I got a text message from my daughter saying there's a curfew due to civil unrest. Really? I thought. It gave me quite a pause to consider everything that has happened since the start of this year, with people dying from COVID and, people dying from hunger, disease all throughout the world, lack of water, people's lives cut short, whether it's due to an illness or violence. Things have definitely become chaotic, to put it nicely. While we were traveling back from beautiful Oak Creek Canyon, this is a shout out to Lolomai Campground in Cottonwood. Lolomai, by the way, is a Hopi word which, very similar to aloha, means multiple things. Lolomai could be a greeting of hello, a salutation of goodbye. It means beautiful, it means peace, it means love. So Lolomai embodies everything that we want our life to be. We want our life to be welcoming. We want our life to be filled with love, abundance, joy, harmony, health, peace. All of those good things are summed up in our word, in Lolomai. But traveling back from our campsite on Lolomai Springs, Oak Creek Canyon, we passed by fire. There was a brush fire that was started up the highway I-17, and it closed the road in both directions for several hours, and a lot of people were trapped on this road just the day before. Didn't experience it myself, but I could experience the after effects of the fire. Right when you get to a top of a mountain, which we locals call Sunset Point, surrounded by beautiful grass prairies during the rainy season, and the Bradshaw Mountains on the west side of the road opposite of the prairies. You can see for miles, and it's often beautiful any time of the year. That's why it was called Sunset Point. Very beautiful when the sun goes behind the Bradshaw Mountains. But on this time, as we were approaching the area, you start to see charred trees, blackened grass, rocks that were once gray or white, sandstone, are now black, sprinkled with red fire retardant from the planes that drop. And it was a stark contrast to the area that we just drove through 3 days before. I actually started to cry as I am driving the big motorhome, and I had to ask myself, what is it that is so upsetting? And just sit with the emotions of pain and grief. Fire changes us. Fire changes the landscape. Everything looks different. That until the rains come, it will never look the same. It looked like the beautiful lava flows in Hawaii, just black rock as far as your eye could take you. I paused a moment to reflect on the last few weeks with the loss of life, not just of COVID, but the tragedy that happened in Minneapolis. And so much I want to see my world flourish. I want to see people in my life and people in my town and throughout the country and the world flourish as we should. As we should, as humans that have all of this technology and all of this great consciousness, we should flourish. We should be loved. We should be respected and honored as just for being here as life. But then fires happen. The grass gets charred and we're left with everything laid bare, that we can see the black residue on our lives, in our towns, buildings that have been burned and rioted, people that have been hurt for hundreds of years. It's like a little bit of our soul can kind of burn. As we go through this process of transforming a nation, of really transforming our humanity, bringing to light the things of unjust in the world, bringing to light everything that has always been here for thousands and thousands of years, really, since societies have been societies. Pain has been inevitable, and now it's an awakening. Now it's a time where we can see, once everything has burned it flat, we know that the land is still there. Spring will come, rain will come, and the grasses will grow once again. So for today's meditation, we're going to go into a meadow. So get comfortable. Take big, deep breaths in. Exhale. Find comfort just where you are. Imagine yourself in a beautiful meadow. The trees sway in the breeze. The dappled sunlight shines down on you through the canopy. The grass is soft under your feet. You are a part of the meadow, and the meadow is a part of you. You are at peace. Remember what this feeling feels like. This feeling of peace and safety. Now imagine a fire off in the distance. It comes closer to your meadow. You know that you are safe, that this is a visualization. Allow this fire to sweep through your meadow. Feel the heat. Smell the smoke. See everything burn. Breathe. Take a big, deep inhale. Let it all out. Notice the black char around you. Notice the lingering scent of charcoal smoke. What happened to your meadow? How did that make you feel? Just notice. Don't judge it. You are still who you are. You are still at peace. Now I want you to visualize a rainstorm coming. The black, thick clouds come into your meadow and start to gently pour down rain. The coolness is like a salve on the earth. The rain melts over your head and over your shoulders. The rain penetrates the ground. It washes away the soot from the trees. Imagine what it would be like to be a raindrop in this barren meadow. Feel yourself going deep into the earth, acting as a rush of nutrients. Feel yourself now providing life for your meadow. Imagine the green coming back, nourished by the rains. Your meadow is flourishing. Green shoots of grass are coming below your feet. Flowers, wildflowers, baby trees, they're growing. They're growing up all around you. Your meadow has survived. Your meadow is flourishing. Once again, the green goes through. The trees are growing. They're sprouting leaves. The wind comes. You are at peace. Inhale. Breathe. Your meadow once again is peace. You are at peace. You are one with your meadow, and no matter what fires may come, you survive. You survive peacefully, knowing that any and every situation is temporary. Fires are temporary. Fires bring back change. Fires allow growth, new growth to happen. So understand that new growth is happening in your life right now. Breathe. Smile. You are dearly loved, and I'm so thankful that you have joined me in this time of transition for a moment of peace. Give yourself a big hug, a squeeze. Come back to the room. Stand up out of your chair, out of your posture, and see where you are sitting in your meadow. See yourself. Remember yourself at peace. Remember yourself one with all that is. For you are everything. You are the fire. You are the rain. You are the meadow. You are a friend. There's much love and peace here for you. Thank you for coming on up to the house. A New Paradigm podcast. Music by Chris Collins. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste, everyone. See you all next time.